Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Biodiversity and Conservation. I am Subhalakshmi Rao from Udiga Prasad Research Foundation, India, and we are continuing our UGC NET examination series. And this is Unit 8, Environmental Assessment Management and Legislation, and this is the 12th part. Here we are going to discuss about some of the sections of Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So let's start. So here we are going to talk about Chapter 4B, National Tiger Conservation Authority. So we have completed some sections and this is the last part of this chapter with 3 or 4 sections. In 38U section, we normally talk about the constitution of steering committee. So here we talk about the members of the committee who are chosen by the state government to coordinate, monitor, protect, and conserve the tiger, their co-predators, and prey animals within the tiger reserve. So here the steering committee, is made up of the chief minister as chairperson, the minister in charge of wildlife as vice chairperson, and some official members, um, like 5 numbers is chosen, from which 2 are field directors of the tiger reserve or director of national park, and one is from state government's department who deal with tribal affairs. Then 3 experts having qualification and experience in the conservation of wildlife, and from them also one should have information or background from the field of tribal development, and 2 members from the state tribals advisory council, one representative each from state government's departments who are dealing with Panchayati Raj and social justice and empowerment, and Chief Wildlife Warden of the state uh, will be the member secretary ex officio, which is to be notified by the state government in the official gazette. In the section 38B, we talk about the tiger conservation plan. So here the state government have to notify an area as a tiger reserve, and the they have to um, safeguard the tiger reserve, and all the provisions which we have studied in section 18, we apply it here, because section 18 talks about all the necessary actions to be taken to protect the sanctuary, and here also to protect the tiger reserve those same provisions will be applied. And the state government has to prepare a tiger conservation plan, which will include staff development as well as any actions to be taken for the proper management of each area inside the tiger reserve. So there are some necessary actions they have to take to ensure the protection of tiger reserve, and provide site-specific habitat inputs for a viable population of tigers. They also have to protect the um, communities living inside the tiger reserve, and without harming the plant population inside the reserve, and they have to um, regulate all the functions of the forest divisions, and They have to see that there is regular patrolling inside the tiger reserve by the divisional officers or their subordinates. So they also have to take under their tiger conservation plan about the agricultural livelihood development and um, other interests of the people living inside the tiger reserve, and they also have to maintain a um, buffer or peripheral area, um, and like in the core area we cannot enter or nobody can enter without permission of the state government or the higher official who is present, like chief wildlife warden or any other officer who is in charge of that post. And they also have to take into consideration the rights of the scheduled tribes who are residing under inside the forest, the tiger reserve, and without violating their rights, they can ask them to move, but which is not required also. They can um, live inside the reserve core area while maintaining a particular decorum with the tigers. And in the buffer and peripheral area, uh, any research work or anyone can enter, but those also have to be previously sanctioned by the permission is sanctioned by the officers. And save for the scheduled tribes, other people are not allowed inside the reserve, and with some um, purposes only they are allowed inside the forest, inside the reserve. So there are some activities which uh, is allowed inside the reserve, and so the rights of the scheduled tribes or other forest dwellers which are who are living inside the reserve, they have to be acknowledged. And um, it the state government has seen that if there is no way of coexistence between the people residing inside the reserve and the tigers or wildlife, then they can ask the forest dwellers to move out of that area, and resettlement or alternative package um, will be provided to them, which is which comes under the National Relief and Rehabilitation Policy. And the persons who have been affected due to this movement, um, they have to be informed to the Gram Sabha of the concerned area, and so that they can get the resettlement um package for living a good life there. And all the facilities and land allocation at the resettlement location are provided under this program. And if that is not required for the moment, then they can reside inside the reserve peacefully. Now, in the 38W section, um, here we talk about the alteration and denotification of tiger reserves. So as we know that in this act, in the um, National Board for Wildlife or state government has the right to allocate any area as tiger reserve. So they also sometimes can denotify any area as tiger reserve if they seem it appropriate. No alteration in the boundaries of a tiger reserve shall be made except on a recommendation of the Tiger Conservation Authority and the approval of the National Board for Wildlife. So we cannot change any boundaries of the tiger reserve, and um, the state government also cannot notify the tiger reserve except if it is seen in public interest with the approval of Tiger Conservation Authority and the National Board for Wildlife, then then only they can denotify any area as uh, tiger reserve. In the 30th X section, we talk about the establishment of Tiger Conservation Foundation. Here, the state government have to establish a tiger conservation foundation within the state for the tiger reserves so that they can support their management for the conservation of the tiger and the biodiversity. And they also have to take initiatives for the eco development of that area by involving people in the developmental process, and the foundation have to facilitate ecological, economic, social and cultural development in the tiger reserves and also promote ecotourism and facilitate the maintenance of assets inside the tiger reserve, and have have to give the technical, financial, legal support um, to the people so that they can complete the development activities properly, and have to provide financial support also so that there is development of ecotourism in the tiger reserves, and also they have to support research, environmental education and training in the field so that it will be helpful in the tiger conservation. So this is all from me today. Thank you.